Viltrox continues pushing the envelope, delivering astonishing imaging performance paired with friendly price tags. Their new AF 20mm f2.8 wide-angle prime for full-frame Sony E, Nikon Z, and Fuji X cameras is a case in point. Weighing scarcely 160 grams for high portability, it still manages impressive sharpness, wide open and near zero distortion thanks to ingenious engineering. In this video, we will unbox, test, and review it to see whether it is up to the mark. When we cracked open the box containing the Viltrox 20mm, we were greeted with a set of accessories perfectly tailored to its portable design. Digging beneath the minimalist packaging, we discovered a user manual, serving as our guide through the lens's capabilities. Tucked neatly alongside was a protective pouch, an essential companion for those moments when we needed to travel light. And then we got to see the lens itself. It immediately caught our attention with its strikingly compact construction. In our hands, the lens felt like a powerful tool neatly packed into a compact form. Despite the lightweight plastics comprising the exterior shells, we found reassurance in the robust metal lens mounts that ensure proper structural integrity. Operating the lens was a smooth experience, offering reliability, if not the overly refined feel typically found in premium mechanical touches. It became evident that cost-cutting decisions reasonably prioritized imaging capabilities over extravagant build materials. The autofocus functionality left a positive impression, boasting quiet ultrasonic motors that delivered reliable speed and accuracy. Particularly noteworthy was the impressive tracking of subjects in continuous shooting scenarios. While the peak velocities might not match those of more expensive offerings, the lens's performance proved more than adequate for a variety of applications in both stills and video, especially considering its modest price point. As expected with such a tiny package, the lens elements slimmed down to the essentials, including a compact hood and 52mm filter threads. However, we encountered a drawback when adding filters, as substantial vignetting became apparent. It's unfortunate, but for optimal results, it's best to keep it clear or use minimal filtration. Despite this issue, the build quality does satisfy, even if it doesn't quite reach premium standards. But that's perfectly fine, given the lens's targeted budget, and it still delivers on its promise. As we delved into the capabilities of the lens, we encountered some axial resolution challenges, especially noticeable in comparison to manual primes that come with a significantly higher price tag, right from the wide-open aperture at f2.8. It was interesting to observe how central clarity strategically dominated edge sharpness when wide open, creating a unique visual dynamic. However, a pleasant surprise awaited as we modestly stopped down, witnessing uniformity extending crisply from corner to corner. It felt like peeling back layers and discovering the meticulous calibration that went into this lens. Focusing closely on subjects revealed a remarkable consistency and sharpness, a characteristic that held its ground even for distant subjects. Transitions blurred smoothly through the bokeh, creating a visual treat. This reliability proved beneficial across various scenarios, be it capturing landscapes and interiors, or engaging in environmental portraits and vlogging adventures. The lens seemed to adapt seamlessly to diverse shooting situations. The vivid colors were a standout feature, with a contrast that punched high, all thanks to the careful coatings that balanced transmission and effectively suppressed aberrations. What truly impressed us was the richness of tones straight from the cameras, requiring minimal, if any, editing tweaks. It felt like the lens was designed to deliver vibrant, true-to-life colors effortlessly. One of the most astonishing aspects of our hands-on experience was the lens's essentially complete elimination of color fringing around high-contrast boundaries. This was a feat that often eludes even renowned brands. The skies gradient smoothly from bright interiors, without a hint of spectra that can sometimes intrude in cheaper designs. It was like witnessing a seamless integration of technology and artistry in every shot, and it left us genuinely impressed with the lens's optical performance. As we explored the lens further, we observed that bright point light sources introduced moderate green and magenta fringe colors. Additionally, the electronic aperture blades showcase a visible, albeit slight, delay compared to their finely machined mechanical counterparts. It was like witnessing the lens's humanity, a small price to pay for the accessible excellence it offered. Addressing some initial concerns, slight vignetting and pincushion distortions, which were present when wide open, pleasantly cleaned up as we modestly stopped down, it felt like a lens finding its rhythm and showcasing its adaptability with every adjustment we made. The plastic rings audibly ground during adjustments, a bit louder than what we might expect from luxury lenses. However, considering the lens's cost and the priorities it maintained in excelling on optical merits first, this was a forgivable quirk. In the end, these minor shortcomings reasonably demonstrated precisely balanced design distinctions. It became clear that these were the nuances that separated bargains from benchmark status, and we found ourselves appreciating the lens for its honest performance, quirks, and all. We were pleasantly surprised with the Viltrox's 20mm f2.8 lens. It became an embodiment of the idea that achieving imaging excellence doesn't have to demand heavyweight gear or strain our bank accounts. This pocket-sized powerhouse discreetly expanded our creative perspectives without burdening our cargo space requirements. For those of us operating on budget constraints, the 20mm Viltrox lens unquestionably deserves strong consideration. It proved to be a strategic investment, allowing us to maximize our gear without compromising image quality.